What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the channel. We are in the back of a truck. You know what that means. We're doing an on-the-water unboxing. There's the water. Here comes the unboxing. Go.
Rods, reels, different rods, reels, a different rod reel, things for plastics, a crate,
and plastics.
and a big smile.
We got some new tackle. So we got a whole bunch of stuff to check out today. A lot of this came out of like a podcast that we did recently, and we've been doing a few where the person who comes on the podcast with us, our guest, recommends a bunch of baits, and then we just go buy them, and then we go use them, and that's been a lot of fun. So part of this is that. The rest of this is the new Fluger and Monarch combos, which are fire. And we've also got some new Evolution fishing tackle box or terminal box bag roll-up things.
You guys saw some
carriers.
you guys saw some of the Evolution stuff before, and then I was on their website just kind of looking at the rest of it because people were like, "Oh, their crates or their bags are really reasonably priced," and I was like, "Bro, you got to send me this crate. Just wait, you'll see."
So there's some budget storage options as well in this. Let's go ahead and let's get started with this, shall we? Let's start out with these rods and reels. So we've got a couple different combos here. These are all the combos, by the way. So if you go and you want to check these out, you're looking for the Pflueger Monarch combo, the Pflueger President combos, and then the Pflueger President XT combo.
So Fluger's been around for forever. I've had at least 2 generations of the spinning reels from Fluger, the President and the President XT, both actually. I have not had any of the baitcasters. When we were at ICAST, the reason this exists is we were at ICAST and we held the new President XT baitcaster because I'd never messed with one before, and our jaws were like, what the? It was incredible. And so we started reaching out to people and we were able to get our hands on some to show you guys. And you've also called out to us in some of our budget videos like, what the heck, you didn't include the President? And I'm like, ugh.
Oops.
I just didn't have one to show you, but yes, 100%. And that's why you're seeing in this video, because it absolutely is in that upper echelon of super high value, most for your dollar. We're gonna start with the least expensive one. This is the Pflueger Monarch. So I wanna make sure you guys get a nice close up here. A couple things I wanna call out. The whole combo is 80 bucks. So this is a medium, heavy, fast 7-footer. Look at the size of this thing is like almost perfect. It's a nice mid-size, not super small, and but not chunky by any stretch either. The knobs are chunky, and when you first look at them, they almost look gangly if you will. But the second you start messing around with them, you start to realize like, okay, this is definitely serviceable. And I think again, for the money, we have not done a full test, so this is like first impressions, couple casts in, super quality. Also, I will tell you right now, if you're a Fenwick fan, all under the same Pure Fishing family, this rod blank feels just like my Fenwick Eagle. So if you're a Fenwick Eagle fan, very similar. Same kind of locking reel nut, same reel seat. There's a dog just doing his thing over there. He loud, but super quality through and through. And I noticed this, like the guides, they're put together super nice. You get the double-footed guide on the first and second guide, which is something you usually see in nicer combos. So all in all,
Paul broke this one.
I certainly did bend the heck out of that one, but it still works. So I will tell you right now. I mean, even look at the you could tell here too. Look at the quality on this hook holder right there. You just tell it's heavy duty. This is not flexy, not cheap, not super light. It's just rock solid quality. So for the money, it's gonna be hard to beat. That's in that, again, this puts it right in that upper echelon of value. So I just had to double check myself on the price. The price for this combo, this is the President, not the XT, is $100. That is completely insane. Take a look at that baitcaster right there. It's got upgraded, it's basically the upgraded version of the Monarch. You get the TPE handles. This is a big upgrade. These are probably, of all the ones we messed with from Fluger, this is my second favorite. I like these over the cork, dare I say.
How dare you?
I just dared myself. But for $100, and you can see I didn't put enough braid on here. It's because I'm not a righty, so not gonna lie, this one's probably not gonna get as much play, but that may mean that you could get your hands on this one. So I know a lot of you guys are right-hand retrieve folk as well.
Join our Members Only Live. If you're on our Members Only Live, which is first Tuesday or second Tuesday of every single month, then you got a chance to win some stuff like an inflatable that I just deflated. No, it doesn't have a hole in it, but we've got the eye attack. That'll be up for grabs, and reels.
Deflated it on purpose. But look at full cork grip. You're basically getting the rod for free, which is completely nuts because it does feel really solid. So that's the President. Let's get to the coup de grace. At least
Coup de grace.
The coup de grace. The coups de grace.
The coups de grace.
At least when it comes to reels, I think this is probably one of the best values, even in spinning, for spinning reels. So 80 bucks just for the reel, 100 for the combo. Again, you get the full court grip. You get the, I actually do not like this hook holder as much. I'll tell you why right now. This is a finesse rod, okay? So
where'd my drop shot go?
Yeah, you can't really hook up a drop shot because you hook the hook here, which is great. But then you got your weight just dangling around for the world to get tangled up in or bashed by. So, but I will say this is a nice whippy combo. This will function like an ultralight, and this one is a 6 foot. So this is gonna be like a river slayer. Really have always loved this reel though. It's always been in our top. Again, I've got at least a couple different generations, and they've all been like long lasting, which I think is really important.
I also know right now somebody's like, hey, is that a no parking sign by where your truck is parked? Listen, this is a private lake.
First of all, yes, it is. You're right.
You're correct.
There's 3 of them actually.
It's a private lake. Nobody's coming here this morning. Don't worry about it. We will move immediately after we do this film.
No, worry away. Waste your time, please. All right, next up we've got the Pflueger XT, the President XT.
This is the coup de grace.
This is really, well, I say coup de grace because these are more expensive.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm saying that the President was the coup de grace, just from a value perspective, like what you get for your dollar. The value's good everywhere, but I think you get a ton for the money. This is significantly more expensive, 170 bucks for the combo. It totally worth it though, in my opinion. I mean, the upgrade is insane. Again, the reason we're looking at this right now is because when I was reeling this, I had just felt like a $100+ Daiwa, and this felt as smooth as some of those other Daiwa models that we were in, Shimano's that we were messing around with. I think this punches way above its weight class. This, Jeff and I are gonna have a battle over the spinning version and the, okay.
Well, I guess it's over.
Wham! Jeff's now deceased. This is mine. But no, I really, in all seriousness, this really does, I think, punches way above its weight class in dollars and in looks department. Are you flipping kidding me?
It's gorgeous.
What the frickin' crap? Gorge. So the same pricing model as with the Presidents. The XTs are the same price for the combo. So honestly though, this may be the one that I know Jeff is probably most excited to mess around with because it fits within his kind of specialties and needs. But I will tell you right now, this is gorgeous. But like we talked about, you get the same hook holder. This is like nitpicky, tiny stuff. But yeah, now that this is just kind of dangling into the ether for ruinous development. Really cool reel seat though. And look at this is a huge thing for me. The locking nut is actually at the bottom. Why do I care so much about that? I don't want the bulk and all the plasticky stuff to be where my grip is. This is how I hold, and many folks will be holding their spinning setups. I want this to be the most comfortable, and I want this to have all of where the action is coming through. I don't want it dampened by the top of the reel seat. This is a monster upgrade for me. I really like this design, and again, in the looks department, good luck beating that. So that is the Pflueger setups.
All right, the sun is right in my eyes, you guys, so we're gonna burn through this so we can go fish. I got some tackle that we picked up on the podcast that we did with Nick, the Informative Fisherman. If you guys don't know Nick, he's been around forever in the YouTube space, and he's always dropping knowledge bombs. He's had his hand in designing a ton of baits, including 2 of the baits that we're gonna look at right here. So this is a tackle warehouse order that we picked up recently based on his recommendations. I'm sorry, 3 of the baits in here had help in their design from Nick himself. So first up, we were talking about the Gobius and the Dark Sleeper and the battle between the two, and he brought up one of the OGs, if not the OGest OG of structure swim baits, and this is it right here. So we got the Savage Gear Structure Gill. This thing is insane. It is scented, which makes a little bit of a difference. Okay. But it's a bit of a different design than you're used to with your Dark Sleeper. It's a little thicker body, it's a little taller, and it's a little bit longer.
The gloss. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's also got the Savage Gear like patented 3D printing design to it, which I personally feel is a lot better than a few of the other 3D printed designs out there. Berkeley. And this, aren't they in the same family too?
Why don't you just burn a bridge, bro? Just kidding.
Oops.
No.
But this is a really nice 3D printed design to it. The hook hider situation is about the same as you get on the Gobius, as you get on the Dark Sleeper, in that you just can't see the hook, but you certainly are going to get poked if you go up this way. So, I mean, it's there. It's fine. You got your hook right there that you guys can see. Bam. And yeah, I mean, this thing has a ton of action. I'm interested to see how it fishes today, as well as just how it handles cover, going through grass, all that stuff.
Durability is big because it's pre-rigged.
Durability is the biggest thing that we look for in these, so we will see. However, Nick said it's the best. I said prove it. Let's see.
Show them the case real quick. This is one of the big things with Z-Man that I love. They have a very trim version of this little tiny case, but it's nice to have this case. If you save this when you buy these,
yep,
you have a much better chance of not ruining the tail. If you paid all the money for a pre-rig, you want to take care of it. So I really like that it comes with a little case that you can keep and just make sure that it stays in good shape. Cut the top off, yep, and it's a little slim and trim.
That's it. Cut it down. Y'all know I like to lose all my chatterbaits, so I picked up another one because I cast this off the day that Paul broke his Bixby and we lost some footage and we broke a lot of things. That was one of the things I liked.
Thanks for reminding me.
I'll never not remind you. This one we are really excited about. So this one actually dropped at iCast. Brand spanking new bait, $5.99 from Big Bite Baits. This is the BSE, the best skipper ever.
Hi.
And our goal today is to see if we can skip it. Because if I can't skip it, then is it really the best skipper ever?
Yeah. Holy, what the heck? Or you're the worst skipper ever.
Or am I the worst skipper ever? We're gonna find, I've been working on my skipping. We'll see if we can do it.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah, so this is, we got the 2.5 inch model. It comes in a couple different sizes, I believe. We picked up 3-4 different colors that we're gonna look at. Ripped the white one open already, so let's take a look at this. So again, 2.5 inches, you get 6 to a pack. These things are heavy. Like this pack, what? Feel the weight of this pack. They're not coming in. Oh my gosh, insane. It's not as like porous and salty as you normally see with like this style of baits. This reminds me of the poop baits, the gravity baits. It looks a lot like one of those. This one just has a couple of appendages coming off of the end.
Appendaги.
Nice, appendaги. It's got a nice thick body to it. It's got a little hook guide, which you can kind of see on the white one. There you go, in the shade there is even better.
The craziest part, I think, is the density. Like, it's really hard to describe without actually like holding it and messing around with it how dense this is. And durability is obviously not gonna be a problem. The worst case scenario is you get one of these ripped off, but this thing is, it's like a brick.
Yep. Feels like it's gonna hold up a lot better. Point is, really dense. You're casting a brick. We're hoping it skips across the glassy lake that we're about to go fish right now. We will see. It also seems like it's gonna be more durable than the Yamatanuki is, which is not durable.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna destroy the Yamatanuki.
Yeah, yeah, and just to back these things up a little bit more, if you guys haven't checked out Nick the Informative Fisherman, go check out his channel. He's got some videos of him skipping this under docks in like the tightest spaces, like a 50-yard skip. It's ridiculous. Just watch that guy do it. He's really good at skipping.
He bent a skip.
He curved the bullet.
He curved the bullet.
What is this? Where's Angelina Jolie? Show me how to curve the bullet.
Wham.
BSE 25-04 color.
Fave. That's a fave.
Actually, that is the color.
That's just a green pumpkin blue flake.
So we got a green pumpkin blue flake. Showed you the white. Actually got the green pumpkin blue twice, and then we got these two twice as well. So green, or watermelon and purple,
fire,
which is pretty insane. And then the white. So we're excited to test those out. We're gonna have a lot of fun with those today.
All right, let's see if we can get one under this dock here. Just like, yeah. Holy, what the heck? Dude, I do not know what I'm doing. I'm terrible at skipping. And that looked like I was Christine Fisher. What just happened? I'm the Michael Jordan of skipping right now. What just happened? I didn't get a fish, which is infuriating, but that skip was a... Michelangelo did that one. Drew it up. Painted it up. That's insane. Get out. Get out of the town. Oh. Got him. Oh, yeah. There. Oh, stay out. Yeah, baby. Get over here. Yeah. Sick. Thanks, buddy. Have a good day. How's your mother? What the heck?
Keep working on our skips here. There you go. Pretty good. That is freaking loaded, dude. Did you see that? This thing skips for free. See that? I am like so deep in this tree right now. Sinks a lot faster than your poop baits do. Definitely skips really well. See if we can get that bite again in the pads here. Oh, got him. There we go. First fish on the BSE. Let's go. Dude, that was sick. Last up from the baits that we picked up, based on his recommendation, we got the Savage Gear Tough Toad. Honestly, once I got this in hand, I was like, how have I never grabbed this off a shelf before? I immediately took my Z-Man Goat Toads and I put them aside and I said, we're gonna use these for a while. I'm gonna commit to them. I really like the Z-Man Goat Toads. Similar concept. This is a smaller package, lengthwise rather, and it actually includes your 3 EWGs that you would need to rig each of these. This is a TPE style plastic, so it's gonna hold up. You've got really good durability, and actually, spoiler alert, I already fished with these. They are hefty, they're easy to cast, they actually skip pretty good too. It's got a huge hook cavity there. Yeah, you saw it. Sensor.
Oh no,
It's got a big...
you can't just put that on the video.
Demonetized. It's actually got a really good kicking action, and they are scented. It's stank.
Actually, kind of like smells like cereal.
Right? It's pretty insane. So I'm excited about these. We got them in black, as well as this green pumpkin chartreuse kind of swirl color, which is amazing. These run $8.99 a bag, but you do get the 3, you do get your EWGs, so this is ready to go right out of the bag. You just need a medium heavy or a heavy stick with braid on there, and you're gonna be happy. I actually fished this underpowered yesterday with a medium moderate rod because it's all I had, and it had 20-pound braid, and I caught 6 fish off of this. Oh, got that one. There we go. There we go. Dude, on the medium mod. Let's go. Tough toaded. Tough toaded. There we go. See ya. So this can generate a bite. Like that. That'd be pretty sick. There's another one. All right. On the wrong rod and everything, making it happen. Okay, just slimed my straw. Here we go. Another nice little guy. Thanks, buddy. It was actually a lot of fun to do, but medium heavy, I would recommend 30 to 50 pound braid. You're gonna be happy with this. And that's it for those baits.
We're always testing out kayak crates as something that, you know, it's a big part of the way you fish, and especially if you're like a big throw and go guy, this could be a huge part of the way that you just sort of manage your system of how you're gonna get to in and out of your spots. And this could be the difference of saving a little extra time and maybe even being useful for some ultralight and big time kayaks. So this is made by Evolution Fishing. We just kind of got introduced them and have been kind of exploring what they have, and I keep asking them for more and more stuff. So this is a $120 crate, which I know 120 bucks is not inexpensive, but as far as crates go, it's on the lower end of your more premium crates. Couple features. One, it comes with 2 of these straps, one on each side. What I figured out what this actually is this allows you to, they've got anchor points all around the darn thing, and what you can do is you can use these to just tighten down, clip this around whatever you got inside of your kayak, and actually strap it down so that if you were to flip, nothing's gonna fall. It's gonna stay on the kayak, which is super important.
Or shoulder strap it to carry it to the ramp.
You could shoulder strap it, it's not gonna be super comfy, but you don't need to do that because it has this awesome carrying handle that doubles as holding down whatever's inside of here, and then when you're ready to get your stuff, you just do that. I think that's really ingenious, and it is actually, it's quite heavy duty. So I love that design. You got 2 pockets here on the end. This is the deep size Busby that fit in really comfortably, but it's actually designed to fit the next thing we're gonna show you, which is these Rigger series. There's a roll-up bag, which I got one open because I tested both of these just to see how they worked and just see what it was gonna do. And then also, what is this called? The binder, the Rigger series bait binder. So the bait binder, these are 25 bucks each. Pocket on the front, very heavy duty exterior. And then you got your pages here, and you can fit a regular size worms. You can fit maybe 2 bags in each one. Now it comes with a bunch, which is really nice. There's a couple of things that I want to call it that I didn't necessarily love. I loved the heavy duty grommets here. This means they're not gonna like feeling the tearing as you're messing around with them, because all the pressure is actually right here. They do unclip if you ever want to switch out the order without taking everything out. I fit probably 30 bags of plastics in here and was like just able to close it. I kind of wish that this was like an adjustable where it would Velcro or clip over it and you could cinch it down. small gripe. If you're somebody who just wants to stay organized and you maybe carry 20, 30 bags of plastics total, this is a phenomenal option for you. If you're like, you know, Jeff and I sometimes, you may need 2 of these. Heavy duty handle on top, bag in the back, and then if you open it up, look, there's even a zipper pocket right on both sides. Super clutch, but here's the genius part. It's a little ecosystem because this fits right inside. It is designed to fit inside of there, and you got one of those on each side. If you don't want to buy those, if these are irrelevant to you and you don't care, that's totally fine because you can just fit your 3600 size boxes perfectly right in there. And this is a thin, so a larger or even a deep like the Busby, they fit in there just fine. I love that. Got some, you know, pliers, extra hooks, you know, whatever, bobbers, whatever. You can fit that on the sides. You got the same pockets on the other side to get a little wide one here. So maybe your scale, anything like that you decide you want to keep there. And then you do get 2 rod holders. This is really important. Look at that bottom, heavy freaking duty. Hard, but not something that can crack, but there is a hard bottom there. This is waterproof, so you don't have to worry about getting water in the bottom of your crate when you're loading and unloading after a long day of fishing. I'll tell you right now, from a weight perspective, from a cost perspective, this thing absolutely stands up. It's worth the money, and it's a lot cheaper than some of the bigger crates that are out there. It's more expensive or tied with some of the medium level ones that are out there, but I think it brings a totally different spin on a crate. And this is also like a 12 by 12. So I've got 1, 2, we'll call this 3. You can fit 4 easily bigger boxes, but it comes with, I believe, 6 Evolution boxes, and they fit in here just fine. They actually come with it. So you don't need to have your own boxes. It comes with everything you need. Honestly, I haven't tested it. First look, I'm really liking this, especially for ultralights. So kudos to Evolution. That's a nice little ecosystem there that you can mess around with and really do whatever you need to do. So I'm out here kind of in the middle of nowhere. I want to take a quick second and just do a quick review on the crate after having like sort of beat it up for a little bit. So that's the Evolution crate. We talked about all the features and everything. I'll tell you right now, I tucked all my cables right into that front patch just to keep this clean. But this has been perfect. Like if I want to reach back and grab something, you just unclip, grab, hook, tie, whatever, put it back, and then you just clip it back over again. So that way, if you were to fall out of your kayak, everything's gonna stay in there. And then when you're ready to go, you just unclip the straps here, pick it out, and leave. Like this has been super, super slick. I'm a real fan. I see how someone would want to use like the bait binder on one side, because then it becomes like a catch-all for not only soft baits. I have a lot of terminal in here. This really does take up a lot of space for terminal. These 3 right here are terminal. These 2 are baits. I haven't even touched them today. So yeah, could I put my plastic in there? Absolutely, but I don't need to. 12 by 12, light. It's like in the midpoint as far as kayak crates go, but waterproof on bottom. So far, that thing has been awesome. The review on that is gonna be stellar. But then I've also been, this is like the real cheat code here. I used to use the Bass, oh, you can't see anything. I used to use the Bass Mafia soft-sided, like, you know, sort of bait briefcase. Yeah, $50. You could get 2 of these for the same price. And this is actually holding more. This is everything that was in there, and there's still a ton of room. Plus my keys and wallet, because it's waterproof. Like, what the, beat that. Good luck, Evolution. Throwing it down. The gauntlet has been thrown.
So we've been testing a lot of these Evolution products lately. We've been looking for some like high value budget options, if you will, because we've used a lot of different stuff. A lot of people complain when we talk about Busby all the time. It's like Busby. That's expensive. We get it. We think they're extremely high value, and we want to meet you where you're at. So if we can find another great budget option that we feel comfortable recommending to you, that's the goal. That's what we're looking for.
We're gonna do it.
We're going to do it. So we are beating the tar out of these things. And if you guys have been a part of the channel for any amount of time, you understand that at the end of the year, we always do an end of year wrap up. How do we really feel about this stuff? So unboxings are just a first look. Like, this looks good. Looks like it'll be great. And then we'll go use it on the water as much as we can, be abusive to it. And then we'll talk about it at the end of the year and let you know our final closing thoughts on that thing. So stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, and you'll see what happens there. That's all we get for this video, you guys. So we're gonna go fish right now. Boats are ready. They're like, hey, why don't you come fish with us? And we're like, okay, we'll be there very soon. So you guys saw us probably fishing some of this stuff in this video. Hopefully you enjoyed some of those fish catches. We'll try and mix those in with unboxings in the future as well, because it's just more fun for us too. Do it at the water, go try out some stuff, and then hopefully catch some fish.
Lots of fish.
All the fish will be caught today. Thanks for watching, you guys. Stay tuned for other content, and we will see you out on the water.